Yeah. I don't have a good intro, bro. I don't know. I don't
It's
know what to
good.
do. All
You
right.
know
Is
what?
that good?
You know what? You know the real reason why I spilled water all on my shirt?
Why?
I just randomly watched a clip on TikTok that said drinking like salt water, like water with salt in it, is good for your morning. And I was like, hey, I should try that. So I put salt in my water, but it was floating to the bottom. I kept going to the bottom of the cup.
Oh.
And so I kept stirring, but it was as soon as it stopped swirling around, it would go to the bottom. So I stirred it hella fast and I tried to drink it hella fast. That's why I got all this water on my
Yo,
shirt.
you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much at the same time.
I know I
Relax,
should have
bro.
just took a spoonful and just, you know,
Wait, no, what?
I should have dry
That was
spooned
even
a spoonful of salt. It would have been, you know what I'm saying? But
okay. Like you're like the fucking gym bros. That shit, bro. What the
like I
fuck,
did
dude?
it hella fast, bro. Like I'm not proud of myself for that. Honestly, I'm not at all.
Yo. Yeah, man. I was just telling this dude that I need to get a new water bottle because I keep spilling every time I drink it at my job. So, we both got to change how we drink our water, I guess.
How big is your water bottle? 64 ounce, 80, 86, 94, 112. Like
I
what?
think it's a 64. I want to
64?
say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you look like a big boy drinker. Like you look like you don't mess around with the liquids. You know what I'm saying?
I do
Like,
like the liquids. I just,
no, you
I
like
just
it.
need a.
That's like I could tell by the way you drink. I could tell by the cups you use at home. Like, like if that's what you is that
Bro.
if that's the capacity of cup that you use when you have access to water, just imagine what kind of cup you use when you know you ain't finna be next to a spout anytime soon.
Come on, bro. I'm sitting there for freaking 2 hours watching these fools drain all the money in their life, you know?
Don't you guys have the waitresses that walk around and hand out free water?
Yeah, but I mean, oh, well, not at this casino, no. But
Oh,
that would
okay.
be hilarious to be like, hey, honey, can I get some water? I'm not even a fucking player and I don't contribute at all to their pay.
I swear, bro. I be feeling like a celebrity in there, rooms. I don't know, room service or whatever. I be, yeah, two. Can I get two water bottles? Actually, I take two. I be
Yeah.
feeling hella cool because it's,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a baller
I
over
felt,
there on my
man.
20-cent spins. Yes, I'll take one. Yes.
Bruh, I felt like a straight adult ordering a drink from one of them servers because
Hmm.
I was like you playing the Buffalo over there in Vegas, and so
Hey.
they were coming around. So I was like, oh, one Jack and Coke, please. Well, let me get one Jack and Coke. And then I didn't know, well, I was a fucking idiot. Tipping is like good etiquette at the casino, and I wasn't tipping them not until later.
Well, we we know how you are with your
Look,
tipping
look, hey,
strategies.
look. Look, once I'm aware of etiquette, I got you, okay? I'll throw an extra $2 in there. I got you.
Dude,
I, I wasn't aware. I
$2
don't know.
on a $20 drink is wild. I'm just telling you
No,
that right
those
now.
drinks those drinks are free, apparently. They're free.
Wait, a rum and coke is free?
Yeah, when you're playing at the casino,
Oh,
yeah, they're free.
I'm finna order one just to order one. I ain't even
Come
gonna drink it.
on, bro. Yeah, don't even drink it.
Can I get a
Like,
triple shot of Patron, please?
yeah. Yeah, let me get a whiskey neat. What the
Oh,
fuck is this?
oh yeah, that song is hard. You know that song?
Mm-mm. What song is
I
that?
take my whiskey neat. That song is hard. I just heard.
Oh, okay. As soon as you
Yeah,
sang it like that,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
You like how I sang that? Huh? Yeah, that song is hard. I just heard it
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't even know what he's talking about, but it's hard.
yeah.
Because
I'd also like my whiskey neat. Holy shit.
I thought he said whiskey heat. I was like, I was like, in Samoa, they have hot shots because it gets you drunk faster. So maybe that's what he's talking about. He
uh,
wants some whiskey heat. But
oh,
I learned about the term neat this week. So
that's no ice, right? No ice.
yeah, no ice.
Okay.
That's
Damn,
wild.
fucking fancy. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't do that. Yeah.
Wait, that's
Well, actually, no,
fancy?
I can't. Yeah, I can.
Mm.
I'm
I
just
want to.
saying it.
I want to drink because I don't want to drink alcohol. I never want to drink alcohol. I'm like
Good,
doesn't look fun. But I want
good.
to have a drink where the cup is like regular size little cup, but then it's like a big old square block of ice. You ever seen
Oh,
those?
okay.
You ever and
Yeah,
then they put like
yeah.
the little metal thing, and then they stir it, and the whole big old block of ice barely fits it. Yeah, I want one of
hmm
those.
What about the Asian guy who freaking what is it? He shapes the ice into a ball. It's a big block of ice, and then he just starts carving at it, and then he does all this shit with a knife, and then it turns into a circle, and then he throws it in the cup, and it starts spinning in there.
Oh, I might try
Bro,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
that's probably like a $200 shot right there.
yeah, they charge more for the balls. Um,
Yeah, they do.
do you know that? Hey, real quick, I'm sorry, we're gonna get started real quick, but
Come
real
on.
quick, do you know that dude who be making the drinks like in the videos, and he's the black dude, he's bald, and he has black gloves on, and
Oh, the Caribbean sounding dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, his
Yep.
stuff looks so nasty.
Man, he does that shit straight in the sink, a
Yeah,
cooler. Yeah,
and
he a
then you
nasty
dump
one.
5 pounds of Jolly Ranchers. It's like
Yeah. Oh.
that stuff looks disgusting, but I ain't gonna lie, I always watch it. Do you
Yeah.
have any guilty pleasures when it comes to like videos that you watch? Well, not those kind, but
Bro.
like random videos that you know is just rotting your brain, but you watch them.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely like podcast clips from like different podcasts. I'll go down a rabbit hole with those.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude, what is it? Lore videos or freaking horror videos? Bro,
Oh,
I don't know what it is, but like fuck, dude. That shit gets my adrenaline going in like a crazy way. I'm like, oh, I can't watch this, and then I can just keep swiping, bro.
you're a nasty guy, brother.
Yeah, no, not even. I'm
Like you said, wait, like horror, like gore, or horror, like
no, not gore. Like
okay.
yeah, like homemade like horror videos from like just regular people, regular creators, bro. Them shits be scary as shit, bro.
Oh, like what? Okay.
Horror talk.
Yeah, I last night I literally watched like 5 videos in a row of the people who changed the horseshoes on the horses.
Whoa, those are
And
crazy
they
too.
carved the toenails off.
Oh,
Yeah, like I always have to watch those.
They use that big ass hook thing, right? And they get a
Yeah.
big hook, and then they start carving at it, but then sometimes it gets infected, right?
Yeah.
And then
Put the stuff in there.
oh yeah,
That's
Mhm.
one
Or
of my guilty pleasures. Yeah.
either that or pimple popping videos.
Oh, I love them.
Bro.
You watched the show?
Nah, I haven't gotten around to the show. Sandra Lee, Dr. Sandra Lee,
That fuck is crazy.
bro. What the?
I'm sitting here,
bro.
I'm sitting here like, bro, I'm not gonna wait 22. There was a dude that waited like 10 plus years. He had a big old knot on his eye, and he's just like, I thought it was gonna go down.
Mhm.
I feel like after the first 6 months, bro, I'm finna do something. But you know what? I feel like that also speaks to the whole healthcare stuff in America, because
Okay.
you know,
Okay. Say
yeah,
it. Yeah. That's
I'm
a
just
deep. You're right.
I'm sorry,
But
yeah.
relax. Relax. We haven't gotten to the deep part of the show yet.
All right, yeah, get us to the deep.
Oh, you know what else? Another one before we start is the earwax. Earwax removal videos is my shit, bro.
Oh, I want to do that. You know, I
Bro,
don't know where it's at.
what?
I got the little picker with the camera in it, and I connect it to my iPad, and then I can go in there. I can do
Yeah.
that. But you know what though? It hurts.
Yeah.
Because you think up is down and left is right, but it's not. And then when you go the wrong way,
Oh,
you like,
yeah.
ooh. So yeah, no, I've done that. But I hella bought that. Yeah.
I'm sure it feels great because I mean, using Q-tips.
Right?
Q-tips. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you have a religious experience every time I use, or at least what I do.
Yeah, I stand still, close my eyes, everything.
Yeah,
I be like,
you're going to
yeah.
fuck.
Hey, don't do it.
Fuck.
Don't do it when you taking a dump. That's just like double euphoria.
Bro, you might fucking pass out, bro.
Yeah, start fainting up in there.
Oh. No, he's been in there an hour. Is he okay?
All right,
Stop
all right.
screaming.
I'm gonna say, remind me of this talk on
Okay.
Patreon, because I got a step further, but I'm not doing that on the public.
All right, man.
I'm gonna take a step further, but yeah. Also, one more.
One more what?
I like the wind washing videos.
Oh, those are cool too. Yeah.
I like those, bro.
Yeah.
You know
it's so smooth too.
You know what's
bro.
funny though? You know what's funny as hell? When we be at the gas stations, I'll be by myself. I'll be like, I'm trying to do it on my own too. But first of all, them things at the gas station, they trash, like the little wipers. And then also, I'm not that good. It's very difficult. This is a sticky situation.
Yeah, you need like a certain rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Rhythm and confidence.
You
You know
know
what
they
I'm
be
saying?
have
To wipe and swipe.
they be having competitions. You seen that?
Nah, but
They
I
have
don't
like
doubt that.
they have like two big old glasses, like a sliding door glass size,
Yeah,
and they have two of them side by or in front and back, and then
yeah.
each guy's on each other, and then they spray it all so it's all soapy, and then
Mhm.
they start the timer, and then you gotta go. Whoever wins, whoever goes first, they win. And I was watching one, and one guy was going slow, but he was going like steady, and the other guy was like going super fast, and he finished, and he was like, "Yeah!" And then he had like one swipe of soap, like in the corner, and he lost. And I was
Oh,
like,
turtle
slow,
in the hair,
yeah,
brother.
slow, steady
Turtle
wins the
in the
race.
hair.
Yeah.
Man. That was he an old dude? The one who went slow? He was just like, young whippersnapper, fucking idiot.
No, they both were like 30s, 30,
Oh,
40.
okay.
Yeah, they both were pretty young.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
yeah,
surprised they have competitions. But yeah, let's
yeah.
freaking get into it, bro. We
I'm
bored the shit
down.
out of them for 10 minutes.
Hey, let us know y'all guilty pleasure videos. Like
For
what's it?
real.
Oh, and you know what else too? You know, I just got to bring this up. Indian street vendors,
Okay.
like straight up, like straight from India. I I'm I don't know if this is offensive or not, but I ain't gonna lie. I would never eat nothing that they make out there, but
You
it's
know,
fun to watch.
oh my God, bro.
Yeah,
What? I remember we talked about that, right? I
yeah.
said that I would try Indian street food, but I've been seeing a lot more videos of how they're being made out there, and I'm just like, okay, I need to change my answer. I need to go back in time and change my answer on that episode because that shit is gross.
Yeah.
They straight wash their hands in the food, bro. What the fuck?
Dude, did you see the one where the guy he was squatting? He was squatting like on a box or something. And he had the chicken and he was bringing the chicken to his feet and he had a blade in between his big toe and his this toe and he was
Oh,
cutting the chicken in between his feet like
nah.
and I ain't gonna lie, he was a master at it. Like he mastered the foot cutting technique because he was doing his thing up there.
That man, that better be the most impeccably clean feet like ever in the
It,
world.
it wasn't.
It wasn't. Okay,
He had the
well,
thick
that's good.
toenail. You know them. You know that thick
Oh,
big toe.
the fungus toe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everybody's parents and grandparents who got the fungus toe. I know y'all out there. I know
For
y'all out
real.
there.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you're still here, we appreciate y'all, man. This is the freaking episode, okay? Episode 96 of the Polytickin Podcast. You freaking nerds. Oh, hello, Marcus, Sefa, am. Yeah, man. Fuck. I want to go clean my ears now professionally.
Marcus cussing like this the Patreon. This is the public.
What you mean?
The algorithm on YouTube ain't gonna like you cussing between the first 11 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'll go.
Well, Polytickin Podcast, man. Welcome to episode 96.
Mm.
Y'all already know what it is. If y'all want some more of this, y'all just got a little sample, you know. But if you want the whole thing, if y'all want the full feast, come on down to Patreon. Patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast.
Yeah.
Extra episode every week, $5 a month gets you 4 extra episodes a month. You know what I'm saying? We dive deeper, we dive harder in the Patreon. So come on down, mess with us. We got a community. You know, sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. They like to keep us, you know, like they like to keep us thinking, keep us wondering. We don't know. Some nights we get 7 comments, some nights, you know, it's just somebody saying, when are we gonna play basketball? Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Drewski.
So yeah, if y'all want to support us some more, head down to Patreon. It's $5, you know. Keep it real simple. And also, if you want some more Marcus and Lance Falatongo of the Balinesian Podcast, going down to the Pacifica Movie Starter Kit. Check them out. Do you guys have a latest episode that y'all doing, the latest show?
Yeah, we just recorded an episode of the documentary The Forgotten Pacific over there by the Coconet, by Coconet TV.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it's yeah. It lets me know that I've contributed a lot to greenhouse gases. You know what I'm saying? On top of
you
the
be farting a
oil
lot.
yeah, I be farting a lot. Plus the oil industry, the fossil fuel industry is fucking us up. On top of me farting a lot, so you know what I'm saying. We gotta get that fixed. But yeah, that's us, the Forgotten Pacific.
Yeah, shout out to Lance. Also, if you want to check out some sports takes, some Polynesian boys, go on down to the Balinesian Podcast. You know, they'll keep you settled, bro. The Atlanta Falcons finally did what I wanted them to do all year.
When?
I drafted, yeah, that too. But I drafted I drafted Kirk Cousins, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Mooney
Damn.
I got like so many players off their offense because their offense is so jam packed, and Kirk Cousins is such a good field manager. He
Mhm.
just has not looked good before, but last night 500 yards,
Mm.
boy, he went off. So shout out to him. Shout out to Polytickin Podcast. We are having a shorter episode today, and it's all for a great cause. Marcus, why is that? How you been, my
Man,
brother?
I've been good, bro. Really good. Just been working, getting through the week
Mm,
because I'm freaking excited for this weekend. All
mm,
right. And this weekend is LA Comic Con. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It starts today, I think at 11 o'clock. So it'll be a short one.
Mhm.
But by the time this gets out by the time this one gets out, I'll probably be over there in line, shitting my pants with my badge, looking around, wandering around. Since I put up the thing on my story with the ticket and the announcement too last week talking about Comic Con, like I've gotten a couple people like, hey, dude, do this, do that. Shout out to Forrest. He said to check out some events where they're gonna have like goodie bags. Go get your goodie bags. I'm a straight, you know what I mean? I'm a convention virgin, bro. I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell is going on. So I'm just
Ooh, new
yeah,
booty.
ooh, new booty. I was just gonna go over there and just wander around the usual. But then I've been getting advice all week. Go to the events with the goodie bags. Check out this artist. Shout out to Drewski again. Shout out to Drewski. He put me on to somebody. I'm sure you follow him. He's over there on Instagram. I think he's Samoan. He's an artist. He goes by Scoofius. Does that sound familiar to you?
Nah, but now that I don't follow him, I look like a hater.
No. I mean, you didn't know. But Drewski put me onto him. Shout out again to Scoofius, man, and Drewski. He told me that Scoofius had done a piece for him, for his son. Rest in peace. So he recommended him. You know what I'm saying? Showed me a story, and he's gonna be there.
Ooh,
So
like as a vendor?
I think as a vendor to like sell art. So
Oh,
that's gonna be the mission today. Day one is find Scoofius.
you gonna buy art from him?
I want to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to. So,
I be wanting to
um,
support, and then it be everything's $250 and up.
I know. I mean, I know. I
Yeah.
look at it. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ!
Like, can I get a button? I'll get a
Yeah,
button for
yeah,
$10.
for real, a button, a pin, But man, I seen his work and it's really good. So I think
Mhm,
it'd be worth the price that he puts up. So,
mhm.
shout out to him. Shout out to Drewski. Fuck, I'm fucking excited, dude.
Yeah.
You
Ooh.
know,
Are you gonna go live? Are you gonna go live? I'm gonna watch.
I don't know, man. I don't really go live, and this show has shown that I don't know how.
Yeah, we know you don't go live, man. Your friend told us that.
What a dick! That guy's a dickhead, bro. Freaking
I don't be
dickhead.
remember nothing, but I be remembering when Marcus get mad. I know it.
Oh my god, for real. Oh, but yeah, man. So
Is there anyone that you're most excited to see?
definitely, bro. You and
Pink
McGregor.
Ranger. Okay.
Oh well, yeah, the Pink Ranger.
You
Yep.
gotta get it. You gonna get a picture with her?
I want to. Yeah. They have the LA Comic Con app, and it shows the schedule for everything. So there's
Ooh.
going to be an exhibitor. There's an exhibitor schedule, a photo op schedule, an autograph schedule, and of course, all the other events that are going on. So, yeah. Rosario Dawson. I'm trying to meet her. See what's up.
Don't get arrested.
Don't get arrested. Try not to get arrested. Yeah. You and McGregor. I think Hayden's
Oh,
gonna
but
be.
Hayden Christensen is gonna be there.
Bro,
I'm looking at the thing right now.
come on. Anakin's gonna be there.
Michael J. Fox,
Michael J.
Christopher
Fox.
Lloyd too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, man. Doc. Yeah, I think he's doing autographs today.
What? Yep. Juan Carlo Esposito.
Bro,
Come
come
on, come
on,
on.
Gus. Gus gonna
Dude.
be there. I'm telling you.
Did you hear his story? Did I tell you about it?
Nah,
Where he said that he was gonna commit suicide
no.
before he got his big break. He was gonna commit suicide, and then he found out. And the reason why was because he felt like he wasn't providing for his family. And so he was
Oh,
going to commit suicide so they could get the health insurance or the life insurance. He found out
oh,
he found out that it wouldn't work if he committed suicide. So he started figuring out ways to die that would make his family eligible for the life insurance. And then after doing all the research and everything, he kind of came to the conclusion that financial instability in his children's life at a young age would be less traumatic than losing their father. And then he like kind of snapped out of it. But like you add depression onto the fact that you're the man in the household, like that's a big story for him to come out about.
Yeah.
And then that's when he got Breaking Bad, like a couple months later. But yeah, shout out to him. He a G.
Yeah. But also, thanks for bringing it down, man. God
No,
damn. Why?
he's still here. He's still
I know,
here.
I
He's
know,
still
I
here.
know. That was just really funny because Sefa always goes there. He
Bruh.
goes with the dark stuff.
Hey, I smile a lot. I'll be sad.
That's the whole mantra of this entire network. Hey, we smile a lot, but we sad.
Christina Ricci.
Yep, she gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who else we got?
Yeah. Well, what's the lineup? Do you see a lineup for today, the 4th?
No, it's like, oh, this is
Just all
all Saturday. No, this is all Saturday.
Okay.
Oh,
Saturdays. Oh, I think Saturday starts at 9.
Oh, you better be there early.
Oh, I'm trying to get there early.
I don't know who Tara Strong is. You should get a picture with her.
Oh yeah, she's a voice actress. Yeah, I think she's Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner.
Yeah, she's like huge. Yeah, she's huge, bruh. She's huge in the voice acting industry, bruh. I swear to God.
There, I was.
Say
yo, Johnny Young Bosch is gonna be there. Come on, brother. The Black Ranger, Adam.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Ranger of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He's the second longest running Ranger behind JDF. He was a Black Ranger. He came back. For the Power Rangers in Space on my favorite episode. Shout out to him.
I don't give a damn about any of that. I need you to go back to the Timmy Turner thing. I hate when you do that shit. I hate that shit.
Hey, Patreon. Here, I'll write it on the nose. I'll write it in the nose for Patreon. Patreon right here. Timmy Turner.
Do that shit. I need to see it.
All right. I got it. Dang, Sting was supposed to be there, but he's not gonna be there. Hayden Panettiere was supposed to be there. She's not gonna be there. They heard you was coming.
Wait, who?
Hayden Panettiere.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. We
Yeah.
But this is only for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm tripping. Okay.
And it's a list of everybody that's gonna be there.
Yeah, and some are Saturday, Sunday, some are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm excited for you, bro. I don't know any of these other people, but yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Shout out to you.
It's a nice little lineup, man.
Well, you about to win in the nerd contest this week.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
I just seen hella people posting about White Sunday, and then you posted in here too. But I think you said it's gonna be next week, not this week.
I'm not sure. So go ahead. I always thought. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I always thought it was the second Sunday of October.
I feel like you went to church more than I did, so I believe you had a profile picture of you in your old
Yeah. I think that's the one I put Drake on the shoulder.
He's like, yeah. So I believe you. But
yeah,
like White Sunday, I be man, so many times when I'm reminded of things in my childhood, I'm like, man, I can't believe this was the same life.
Yeah, like
I literally. Them White Sundays used to be monumental. It used to feel like I was performing at the Super Bowl halftime. Yo, we used to be practicing for White Sunday like we was getting a check. Bro, can you believe that?
Bro.
Like,
I remember during one practice, one of the Usos got slapped in the face by his mom.
Oh yeah.
During the group performance, not just the solo family thing, but we was all together. Yeah, and we was all on stage, and he was just messing it up or just like playing around too much, and she just like bink. We're just trying to like, wait till after, laugh after. We're gonna clown him.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah, White Sunday is definitely very traumatic for a lot of children. Shout out to all the children having to do White Sunday. I feel like y'all are the second most traumatized people in this scenario right now that's coming up. Only followed by the unmarried women who are still doing White Sunday at 30 years old. Hey, that's not a
hey, y'all better get this dude.
That's not a shot. That's not a shot.
That sounded kind of like a shot.
If anything, that's a shot towards the parents. It's like, bro, let them go.
Let them
Let them go.
At 30, you could be an advisor.
Yeah,
Let them
like-
be advisors.
Like,
Stop letting them be a part of the thing. Let them teach the
Let them
dance.
teach the dance. All
Come
right. Just because
on.
they're not married, that's okay. Some people just, they ain't met their person yet. That's okay. But
Yeah.
let our women free. All right. Let my
our
people
women
go.
free.
Like, for real. Come on, man. Like, we get it.
Let our
you know?
women go.
We get it. Y'all feel like, oh, since you're not a parent, you don't have any real responsibilities, so you finna come and do the white stuff. No, they are people too. Okay? They have rights. Okay. Yeah. I just always thought that was because the dudes, we could just stop whenever we want, honestly. Like after, it's just kind of free with us. But the women, like, if you ain't married, right? Did that work for y'all too? Like, is that how it worked at y'all church?
Well, like the women were held under more scrutiny.
Well, not
during the
really.
thing?
No, I'm talking about like it was like 25-year-old women still doing White Sunday with 7-year-olds because they wasn't married. It's just like
nah.
No?
Nah.
Only my church was oppressive like that.
I guess, yeah. I guess it was just your church's side.
Nah.
How come SAG be oppressing their women?
No, I feel like it's a big thing. Marcus probably went to a progressive church. Your pastor probably wore jeans or something.
Okay. Joel Osteen. We went to a mega church. Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to everybody. Yeah, I feel like it goes single women who are too old to be there but are still there, and then children who are traumatized. I feel like that's the list of traumas from this event. I remember one time we had White Sunday and I had to do a whole verse. I think it was like Timothy 1 verse 10 or something like that. It was about leading by example. And I was probably like 9 years old or 10 years old or something like that. But boy, my grandma and my aunties, bro, they had me at that on the floor, crisscross applesauce for about 3 weeks in advance. I had to learn it in English and I had to learn it in Samoan. And I know that don't sound like much, if you're a father. But to me, to the kid who only wanted to play his Game Boy and run outside and throw rocks and stuff, that was a lot for me. So I remember I was super young and I learned it, and I was the youngest one that did it. That everybody thought I was, it was like, oh, it's gonna be a buster. Everybody who was outside of my household, they thought I spoke Samoan like hella good. Like I remember, like the uncles and stuff. They start talking to me in Samoan, and I'm sitting there like, what?
Yoy.
Well, yeah. Did you have a special number? Like what's your claim to fame when it comes to White Sunday? Do you have a claim to fame?
Yeah, we did a skit, I think. Yeah. I think it was a skit, and I think I was a superhero. I think we were all superheroes, and I had the cape on. And I remember jumping onto one of the pews, and then the fist on the hip. I forget what I said, but it was something religious. And then it got a laugh. It got a laugh. Yeah, it got a laugh and a clap, and yeah.
So you always been the comedic relief,
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess so.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the skits. Yo,
yeah, shout out to the skits.
Did y'all church used to do the skits where it would show the people? Like I remember one skit that scared me, bro. Scared me, bro. It was like. It was with like all of the people partying and drinking. Oh, it's okay. We'll be all right. We got time to change our lives. We got time. And they get to a car accident. And then, the one girl who didn't want to go and didn't want, she kept advising. She like, they all wake up and they're all dead. And then Jesus comes in and saves her. He's like, oh, come with me, my child. You lived a good life, whatever. And then the rest are like, oh, Jesus, thanks so much for saving us. And he's like, no, you stay here. And then they're like, what? and then Jesus walks off with the girl, and then the lights shut off, and then when it shuts back on, it's like, everybody in red and black, and they're like, oh, you come with me, and then they send the rest to hell. Oh, I hella remember that, bro. Remember that, bro.
The skits work, bro. The skits work. Keep doing them. They work.
They do. That's 25 years later. I definitely remember that.
Bro.
Yeah, did you have those growing up in your church?
Bro, so you know what year is it? 2024? I
Yeah.
think 2019, 2018, bro. We went in. We went in on this skit, and I think it was for White Sunday,
Uh-huh.
and we was all involved. All, even the ones that are unmarried in our 20s but with no kids, yeah, we were all involved, bro. And it turned into a big stage production, bro. Complete with voiceover, all of that. Voiceover, freaking set pieces, bro. Like, it turned into a thing. And we're laughing about it now, but bro, it was so hard. That shit was so hard.
That's what
It
she
was
said.
Dang, that is what she said, bro. So, I want to say it was for White Sunday. Please, LA Church, don't beat me up, please. Let me know. I think it was White Sunday, but dog, we went in, bro. I remember getting off of work and going to practice. It was so important.
Wait,
Like,
how
bro,
long
I
ago
done worked
was
an
it?
8-9 hour shift at the warehouse. I have to come over here and read for Pontius fucking Pilate, bro. I'm the one who
What?
said bro, and I was singing, bro. I'm getting pissed, bro.
Wait,
I'm Pontius Pilate. Some crazy, bro. It was a musical, bro, about the resurrection of Jesus Christ, bro.
Wait, you sang by yourself?
No, so
Okay. I
yeah,
thought
so
you
it
was
was.
on this.
Oh, bro, it's so funny talking about it, bro. Like, it became an event. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking awesome to be a part of. But when I think about it now, I'm like, dude, Lokaiki churches are so fucking corny, but it works so well. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome. So, yeah, I was Pontius Pilate. I sentenced Jesus to die.
Oh,
And
damn.
yeah,
You
Pontius
going
Pilate. Oh,
to hell.
yeah, I'm going to hell. So it was cool, man. There was a guy who played God over the microphone. Shout out to Al. That was such a crazy thing, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, dude, we went hard for that. And you know what? That's not the first time. And I missed the other ones where these dudes went hard for White Sunday, but golly.
You know what's hella funny too
I
about
want to
that?
go back to being a superhero. What?
You know how many people was on that stage?
I mean, there were scenes, so there were multiple people on stage.
All right, so
Multiple scenes.
in totality, how many people?
Oh, like a solid 20.
20. Okay. You know, it'd be so fun. And I don't know if this is about your church, but you know, it'd be so funny. Churches will put on a play with 20 people in the play. And it'd be 30 people in the church total.
Yo, what? Yo,
that's how it goes. It'd be 10 people. It'd be 10 people in the audience, and they the ones who put it together. They was at every practice.
Bro, what?
They done seen the whole thing. They done made the actions up.
Bro, that's how it is, bro. That's just how it goes.
That's so, yo, you know what though? Like, when I think about church, man, like, there was one point in my life where I looked at it and I was just like, man, we wasted hella time. Like, you know, I was young. I was just like, we could have been doing other stuff, blah, whatever. I was stupid. But now that I look back at it, outside of getting the word of God, outside of, like, you know, learning about the Bible and kids being just entrenched in that in the word, you also get a sense of community. And it also becomes sort of like a place where you go so you don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like a deterrence. And so, like, church, even though like, we laughing about it and I'm joking about, like, there's 20 people on stage and 10 people in the crowd, but like, even still, that stuff is a sense of community. That stuff is, like, especially for Samoan churches where a lot of the people in the church are not from here, like, are not from California. And so they're in a foreign place, and the church is something that's very familiar, you know, because if you go to Samoa, you understand it's more churches than it is any other kind of building in Samoa. You know, it's and there's people who go to multiple churches, and not in the morning service and the night service. I'm talking about 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So it's a very familiar thing for people who aren't from a place to still, you know, you a Samoan who just moved to California, you got to go to church. I mean, you got to go to school where, you know, you don't know a lot of people, or you got to go to work where, you know, you don't know a lot of people. You learning and working in a language that you probably didn't speak first.
Mm-hmm.
So then this sense of community where you go to church after, like before I was like, dang, why would people spend so much time here? But
Mm-hmm.
then it's like a social club
Yeah.
on top of it being church. On top,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's like a daycare. It's like all of these things wrapped into one. So
Mm-hmm.
like as much fun as we could poke at like being like, bro, it was just three families there. We could have just done this in the house.
Yeah.
But it's yeah, it's like it's a dope sense of community. It's a dope way to keep your kids off the streets.
Yeah.
And you know, so shout out to White Sunday, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to White Sunday for real. Yeah. For
we
real.
had we had one. It wasn't White Sunday. It was Mafgunga, but like it was supposed to be a play, but of course, you know my family extra as hell, bro.
Mm.
The play started as soon as we got there
Mm.
because there was like there was like different scenarios and different scenes or different actors or whatever in our play,
Mm.
and we didn't go on. We were like the third church to go on, right? And I wasn't part of the church. It was my uncle's church, but they were like the third church to go on. But the whole time, like my cousin came with a fake belly, and she
Oh,
looked pregnant.
shit.
the whole time, the whole time, the whole time, bro. As soon as she walked in, she had a fake belly. She was pregnant, and like some others, like and there was a homeless man, like, and the homeless man was trying to come in and get some, you know, like the little bread and crackers and all that,
Yeah.
and like, that stuff just happened. And then my uncle go up, you know, OG, and he was like, man, I just want to say before we start, I just want to point out a few things. You know, my daughter came here and she's showing, and I seen the way y'all talk. I seen y'all the looks, and I seen the murmurs around. I seen y'all going back and forth looking at her.
Oh my god.
Bruh,
Yeah.
straight up. And like everybody's scared of him. So nobody's saying anything, but he was like, yeah, I see the way y'all doing that. He was like, he was like, you know, this is supposed to be a church where we welcome everybody, but y'all left the homeless man outside. Y'all didn't let him in. And the homeless man was somebody from the church.
Message!
He was like,
hey, message! Got your motherfucking asses! Message! Huh?
Like the homeless man was one of the church members. He was dressed up like he was homeless. Hey, I'm telling you, my family extra, bro. My family extra as hell.
Hey, y'all
Bro,
going crazy up there in the dorm, bro. Y'all going
was
crazy.
Bro, and you know it's crazy. I was like, I just seen her last week. She wasn't pregnant, but
Just wrapped up in the production. Like,
I had no idea.
Oh, what? Hold on.
She might have been standing behind the couch. I don't know. I literally was looking at her like, I was trying to think so hard. Like, did I get a full view of her? Was it
You
just
straight got
her face?
gaslit into thinking she was pregnant. Wait, hold on.
But he
last week. No. What?
He literally stood up there and called everybody out for, you know, this is supposed to be church. You guys are supposed to welcome everybody. God said, come as you are. Hey, as soon as they start saying God says, come as you are, they got you. They got you.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, shout out to Lita, and my cousin who had to do that because everybody was pointing and looking or whatever. But that was crazy. That was
Wait, was that the entire play for your?
No. Then they did.
What if that was the entire number, bro?
No,
like, okay, yep, that's it. Yep.
You know what?
Fatai Lava. Happy White Sunday.
But one thing about that day that I do remember.
What?
Here's a Mafgunga. Oh shoot.
What happened?
One thing I do remember about that day though is my cousin. So Lena in the skit, she was supposed to be the wife or whatever, and my cousin Maya was supposed to be the husband. They were supposed to be arguing, bro. This fool threw her across the hall, like he threw her, like he threw her and knocked the chairs off. So like I was like, damn, what's going on here? Hey,
they got into a beef earlier that week. Yo, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. You've been fucking around way too much. I'm gonna fuck you up this week, bro.
Hey, that mug might be on YouTube. Now that I think about it, that mug might be on YouTube. I might have to look it up. That mug might be on YouTube.
Man, if we're talking about Mafgangas, bro, I remember one in San Antonio. In San Antonio, we went to I think it was either Colleen. I think it was Colleen. We went up to Colleen to meet up with the rest of the Pulenga, and we did our skit, right? And I think it was Easter. it was Easter, one of them holidays, and one of the Usos was Jesus, and his brother played one of the guys who was whipping him on his way to carrying his cross and getting crucified. So as they're walking down the middle of the aisle, the Usos' brother fucking whips the dog shit out of him, bro, like once or twice, while the Usos carrying the freaking cross to the center of the stage, just wah, and we're just like, shit, he wasn't doing that in practice, bro. It was kind of softer in practice. And then once the day came around, he was just like, what?
Yeah.
Like the good old 2 or 3 times, and we're just like, dude.
He was like,
yo, he hates them. They hate each other.
He's like, I know you ate my leftovers in the fridge.
You left the sandwiches in the bag, didn't you?
Oh my god!
I was watching that clip again. Shout out to the Uzmatza, bro. That's how he died, bro.
Oh man!
Left the fucking sandwiches back in the bag, motherfucker. I'm whipping the dog shit out of you tomorrow. Oh, bro.
Hey man, we want to hear y'all funniest or favorite or whatever most endearing or most impactful church stories, man. I know y'all got them. Yeah. We all grew up in the church. You saw one in America, you grew up in the church. If you didn't, you a weirdo. Hey, I don't know about y'all religious beliefs now. Like, you an adult, you can believe what you want to believe, but as a kid, you was a Christian.
Yeah.
I don't care what y'all say, bro. We was all in church. Tell us what y'all experienced. Let us know how it went. We want to hear. We want to hear.
For real, man.
Shout out to my cousin Maya for throwing Lena across the stage like that.
Yeah, shout out to yeah.
All right, man. Let's get to some kind of topics. Where are we at? Yo, are you a fan of all these crime docs and stuff?
Yeah, like in passing. I haven't sat down and watched a full one since that one dude from Wisconsin.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
Unabomber?
No. God damn.
I don't know. No. I'm just trying to throw out people that
yeah, he's just throwing out all the serial killers he's a fan of.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. He's like, Unabomber, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. Like, relax. No. It was fuck, dude. It was a Netflix doc that everybody was talking about. I want to say like 2017, 2018.
Bundy?
No.
I can't throw them out now without looking like a weirdo.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to help my friend. I'm just trying to help my friend.
But yeah. For the most part, they're cool. And they're cool.
The DC Sniper?
No,
that's
a crazy
shooter?
one too.
Yeah,
no. Nah, man. Fuck. I don't want to hold it up, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't like them. I don't watch them at all. It's, you know what? As soon as I started realizing like our bodies aren't smart enough to realize what's real and what's fake.
Okay.
Like, like instinctively, some of the stuff that we watch can kind of invoke some reactions to in your body, like chemical reactions at least. Okay. As soon as I started doing that, like I'm like, so I stopped watching that. Like I don't watch nobody dying on Twitter. Like I'd block all those accounts. People getting, like if it's a fight, it's a fight. But if somebody's getting beaten, then
Okay.
And the same thing like this, like it damn near romanticizes people. Like when they have these shows about Dahmer or about everybody that Marcus just named that he likes, it like romanticizes the serial killers, and I think it's a weird genre. Like I don't like it.
Yeah. I'll play devil's advocate, man. Like, cause I think the old me would have disagreed with that. I think they try to take like I used to think that they try to take something from history like these serial killers and just try to make a fancy movie out of it. But now that I'm saying it out loud, that does sound like it's romanticizing it a little bit because they hire, these A-list actors to play these depraved pieces of shit, So then you hear stories of people like, kind of giving them an out after seeing their life story played out in a movie. Yeah. So that's kind of crazy, but I don't want to blame the movies too much on that. I just want to blame that on like how you said, right, something in our something in our body makes us romanticize these people. And I
Yeah.
think the people who really dive deep into that, who think that like, well, maybe they're not that bad, or there's something, they got to check out, you
Yeah.
know. But like those movies itself, I don't know, just to me they're fucking boring, just boring.
Mm. I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, I don't like them. But so a film came out,
Yeah.
or maybe a TV show. I don't know because I didn't watch it. About the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Menendez brothers?
Kind of. I had them confused with I don't know why, but I had them confused with Ramirez or
You you
Melendez.
racist, bro.
No, because no, the Night Stalker. Don't do that.
I had him confused with Jose.
No, man, no, the Night Stalker. I think I think older people will know who the Night Stalker is. But yeah, I always get them confused. But then when I seen the trailer for this thing, that's when I looked it up. Like, oh, okay, yes, I remember hearing them in passing a long time ago, like on the news. So yeah,
I think
this happened in like the early '90s, super early '90s, right? I want to say like 94, 95 or something.
yeah, 96.
96. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Also the super early 90s is not in the mid 90s. I'm sorry, the
Fine.
math. I'm sorry. Uh, I remember them.
Dickhead.
I'm just saying.
Okay, we get it. Mid '90s expert. We get it. Go on.
The Menendez brothers, to me, I just remember them because there's a card, like a basketball card. I think it's a
Mark
Michael
Jackson.
Jordan. Oh, Mark Jackson.
It was
Yeah.
Mark Jackson.
I
Yeah.
knew it was an MJ somewhere, but
Yeah.
Mark Jackson's card, and
Mhm.
it's a little more popular than others because it has the Menendez brothers in the front row the night that they killed their parents.
Yep.
So so yeah, that's what I know about them.
Yeah.
Apparently, so they were sentenced in 96 to life in prison without possibility of parole. They killed both of their parents. They went on stand saying that they were abused and this and that.
Yep.
But these movies have come out and these documentaries have come out, and it kind of paints them in a different light, apparently, from what people are saying. And from that, people are like, oh, they should be free. And they actually have a retrial, like they have a trial next month, and with the possibility of overturning whatever ruling they had, or life in prison. And I'm so torn about this. I'm torn because on one hand, I do know how crooked the justice system is. I do understand that they're, especially back in the day before DNA, before all this, whatever. There's a lot of things that happened that probably shouldn't have happened, but at the same time, and it just feels like it feels like you could do this with anybody. You could literally do this with anybody that's committing crimes, anybody that's a serial killer, anybody. You can go back and you could figure out, for the most part, I want to say 99% of the time, you could figure out why they have a short fuse, or why they blew up, or why they did what they did. And on one hand, I believe in rehabilitation. I believe that, prison system shouldn't be a punishment. It should be a rehab center where we make people better humans and hopefully release them back into the public and they become law-abiding citizens. I believe in that. I don't believe in punishment like that. But on the other hand, I think people should be accountable for their actions, like, despite what led them there. And if they do this, if they do overturn it, because so they're saying the mom was abusive and the dad was a molested them. I don't know I don't know how solid that evidence is, or I don't know how documented it is. But even if that was the case, it just, and you know what, Gypsy Rose set a dangerous precedent because of everything that happened, and then her killing her mom, and they justified it, so she's out. And I feel like that was the starting point in overturning some of these other things that got people. But I don't know. It just feels weird. How do you feel?
Well, what was the case that we talked about a couple weeks ago where you said that you're not bigging them up for what they did. They should be held accountable for it, but we should understand why they did it. It's because of the abuse that they went through.
Yeah.
I forget what case that was. R. Kelly, one of them.
Mm.
So I mean, it's the same thing, right? If this document or if this show brings up like new evidence or something, that like that paints them in a way that they were abused, because I don't really there isn't much evidence to show that they were abused by their parents, but the
I don't
evidence is
know.
strong that they murdered the fuck out of them,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So hold them accountable for that, you know. But if there's new evidence that shows like abuse, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna agree with you in the sense that like understand, give a little more understanding and empathy, but also they murdered the fuck out of their parents, so they need to serve justice for that.
yeah,
They need to, especially the actions after. Like you said, they went to the fucking front
yeah,
row of a
yeah,
freaking NBA game, and I think they spent like I think 750K or
yeah.
something of their parents' money
Mm.
after. So they was living lavish after they did what they did.
Yeah,
So it's like when you put that into perspective, it's like, dude, what? Why are we even giving them the time of day? You
yeah.
know. But it is again like the something about these movies, bro, that just flips something in people's brains to be like, dude, you know what? Wow, maybe we should look at the Menendez brothers again.
And another thing too is like, I think this whole sense of vigilantism. I think
Ooh.
that's really another thing too. Like people believe, if you're guilty in the court of public opinion, then you should be dealt with.
It feels like nowadays that's all it takes for you to be guilty,
Yeah,
even if you're
and
found innocent in the court of law.
yeah,
Like
and it
nothing matters besides the court of opinion or
oh,
court of public opinion now.
it only depends on the spin, and
Yes. Ooh.
yeah, I feel like there has to be, like, there's a reason why the justice system is the justice system. And yes, it's flawed. Yes, it's prejudice. Yes, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason is because the public can get on a lie and condemn somebody and then kill
Mm-hmm.
somebody and then find out, oh shoot, wait, that person lied. And
Yeah.
then guess what? They turn around and look at the liar and say, oh, we should kill you now. And it's like, bro, if y'all finna do this, or if they had it their way, they would do
Yeah.
this. Everybody would be dead off of accusations.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think people need to realize that there this system that we have is established for a reason.
Yeah.
And this needs, so no, I think if they are found to be true that the dad was molesting them and the mom was abusing them and all these things, I definitely think they should be granted some grace.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they could be put on some kind of, because you even got murderers who get out after 25.
Yeah.
So some kind of situation where that could happen, I'm cool with that. Do your time and do that. But the 750,000 going to the game right after, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like some, body who was struggling for survival.
Yeah. We're judging based off actions and character,
Yeah.
right? Like actions and character that should speak a lot to how we think of these criminals who get put away. You know?
And also, I hate to say it, but I definitely think this is racially motivated, because when it comes to white kids, when it comes to white people, and
Hey,
they're like,
they're
and
half.
a lot of people say they're very handsome,
Mm-hmm.
or they were when they were younger. When it comes to that, people are more willing to believe,
Yeah.
well, oh, they couldn't be up to no good. It's not
Yeah.
their fault. But when you see a colored person, you see a brown or a black person who does something, who comes from a bad environment, it's like, oh yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah.
So I'm not there. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm not
They're not
there.
gonna believe us, man, because we're the ugly boys.
Yeah.
Ugly boys. No one will believe us because we're ugly and
Yeah.
we're brown as shit.
Yeah.
So poor choice of words, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, nah, I hear you, man. That's a big reason why Ted Bundy wasn't caught for years.
Yeah.
Like, no, he couldn't have done it, dude. He look at him, he's fucking handsome,
And
dude.
even when he was in court, there was
Yeah, they.
people sending him love letters. There was women
Yeah,
showing up to his court cases. It's so, yeah, like even that in real time, how bad it was for them to go back and do, like, documentary or a film about it. It I don't see what the purpose is, other than a money grab, and then just kind of warping reality for a lot of people. I think it's dangerous. I think it's rhetoric that we shouldn't be reiterating. I think it's irresponsible with your platform, honestly.
mm,
Like on behalf of Netflix and all these other streaming sites, I think it's real irresponsible, because you got a lot of kids who have access to this and are very impressionable, and it, you know, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't watch none of that. I hope y'all don't watch none of that. That stuff is weird. It's weirdos.
Well, I'll do devil's advocate, man. I don't think it's up to you to decide that, right? Like these guys are filmmakers. They can make whatever movie they want. Let them create it. You know what I'm saying? And let the people decide whether it's good for them or not. You know what I'm saying?
They
If kids are having access to these movies, then that's on the parents. Don't let your kids watch this shit. Because it could affect them. You know.
they have authors who write books and that are banned. The
Yep.
books are banned because they're a danger to public safety, or they're a danger to whatever the public, whatever they deem is dangerous to the public. So
Mhm.
in that same sense, where they could ban these books, they should also ban these shows.
Do you think all those books that have been banned deserve to be banned?
uh I know I read one that was banned and I didn't believe it should have been banned. It was
Which one
called
was that?
Unspeak. It was called Unspeak
Ooh.
by Tom something, and it was
Hmm.
about the danger of language and how you can say this was an accident or you can say this was a tragedy.
Hmm.
And when you say accident, it makes it seem like it's liable for, like, somebody's liable for this action. But
Hmm.
when you say tragedy, it makes it seem like something that was
Avoidable.
inevitable,
Oh,
inevitable, like
inevitable,
like
inevitable.
unavoidable. And
Oh.
just the languages. So when you say like a school shooting,
Hmm.
when you say school shooting is one thing, but when you say it's a tragedy, it seems like it's something that was out of our control, or something that we couldn't, like a natural disaster. But no, a school shooting is not a tragedy. It's because of the laws that are in place that it happens. And so it was a book called Unspeak, and it just talked about the danger of language and how the media can spin things. They technically are reporting the truth, but in a way where it triggers it, because every word also has subtext to it. Every word also has a connotation to it that we all understand as English speakers,
Hmm.
but they'll get away with it legally because it's what they said, So I don't think that should have been banned, but I see why it was.
Okay.
I see why
So,
it was.
but you still agree that it should be banned? Oh, well, so you don't agree that it should be banned?
No, I don't agree that it should be banned.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. So,
I,
so, um, damn. Well, so what's the line for you then? I think that's like the biggest question that always comes up between when we talk about what is the line for you that we should ban a certain movie or thing to be made, because again, this is a work of fiction. Even though it is based on something true that happened, it is still a work of fiction.
yeah.
So it's something that somebody created based on historical facts and stuff.
Mhm.
But like I said, work of fiction. So because of that, it's up to us to decide how we consume it. You know what I'm saying? So if there are certain people who consume it a different way, then I can't fault the movie for that. I can't fault the genre of movie or shows like this. I fault
Mhm.
the people who think so crazy in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that's all it is for
Mhm.
me. If it's a work of fiction, put it out there and let the people determine, what to do based off of that. That anything else is out of your hands. But I do understand the fact that it's if other people have like kids have access to it, then it could be, you know, it
Mhm.
could affect them. I get that stance, but
Yeah.
again, I leave it up to the parents to keep the kids away from certain shit. You know.
We've seen bad parenting.
Yes, of course,
We
of course.
we
I
you
can't. Yeah, you're
know
right. I can't take into account every bad parent, and
yeah.
every good parent. This is more of a plea to good parents to be like, dude, if you feel like your kid will be affected by this, then don't let them watch it.
An,
But I
an,
just can't fault the makers of these movies and shows. I can't.
Another thing to consider when we talk about this
Mm-hmm.
is the difference in consumption from when you was a kid and I was a kid and the
Uh huh.
kids now. They
Right.
literally call it the iPad generation,
Yeah.
where parents these days are too busy or too bothered to take care of their children. So what do? They hand them an iPad.
Hey.
And these kids is getting on YouTube. And I'll tell you this because I work with kids and they've told me about this. They'll have episodes on YouTube about Peppa Pig, and it'll be like a 20-minute episode. And in the middle of the video, it'll be some like demon worshiping clip in the middle
Okay.
of a Peppa Pig episode.
Okay.
So you got kids who will go
Okay.
in and think they're watching Peppa Pig, and all of a sudden it's like Slender Man or some
Fair.
kind of some Momo or something like that.
I get it.
And so there, it's a whole different ball game out here
Yeah.
that kids are like kids have a whole different line of peer pressure of bad influences that we never dealt with. So I think in order to deal with that, we now the government and whoever else is in charge, parents too, they got to do things that our parents never had to do for us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's hard, especially with technology advancing as much as it is.
Yeah.
Parents who are 25 and 25, 26, 27, they're outdated. Like the knowledge that they have of stuff is outdated. So they kids is coming up and knowing more about technology than they are. It's hard to monitor. It's hard to, I get it.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just feel like it's kind of weird to compare this movie that movie to a creator making a fucking Peppa Pig episode and then fucking splicing it with some demonic footage. I don't think they're on the same level playing field as far as the media and what it is. But you're talking about it through accessibility. Yeah.
Yeah, like a Netflix app could be right next to a YouTube app on an iPad.
Yeah.
And they, so that's all I'm saying. I'm saying it's a different ball game. We got to do different things to combat these things. And this is coming from two kidless people, by the way.
Kidless people, unmarried with no children. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. It's hard for me to fault the creator unless they're that fucking guy with the Peppa Pig and the thing. It's hard for me to fault the creator, for making these things when it's really on us to be like, dude, think, dude. Yeah. But then we also got to think of the children. And it's hard to think of the children when they're getting so goddamn smart with all this technology. So you're just like, fuck Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. Fuck all of them. Yeah. Rotten hell, fuck them.
Really. Menendez brothers too. Y'all ain't slick.
Menendez, for real. Knock it off.
Get the hell up out of here. But yeah, I think that's, we'll leave the rest for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Marcus, he has a big day ahead of him. Yeah. Go ahead, put your cape on from White Sunday.
Yeah. Dog. It's gonna be fun, man. I still gotta shower and shave and all that shit.
What you shaving for? We about to meet you a little wife or something like that. Would you hit on somebody at the thing?
Oh yeah. I would try.
In the outfit or out the outfit?
She's in the outfit?
She's in the outfit, yeah.
She's in the... That might scare me more if she was an outfit.
What if you was with a girl for 6 months, she want to go to Comic-Con and she wants you to dress up as Tuxedo Mask while she's Sailor Moon? What are you saying?
Be tight.
Yeah?
Be tight. Yeah. I'd be cool with that. Like, I like your style, kid. I like your style.
All right, man. Let's hope Marcus gets a Sailor Moon today. Fingers crossed. We got you, brother. Anything else? Anything else you want to?
Nah, man. Shout out to y'all for still being here with us, man, for rocking with us. Y'all know where to hit us up at, man. Do what you need to do. Check us out over there on the Patreon. Check us out over there on YouTube, man. Check out the Polytickin Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Check out the Uso Lance and Forrest. Do what you need to do, man. That's all I got for them.
All right, brother. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me as well, man. Shout out to y'all. Patreon coming tomorrow-ish, I think. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Check us out. Take us out, brother.
It's been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast, you nerds. See you later. Meet me at Comic-Con, too. Go follow.
Yeah, 5.